Hello my friends, today we are going to be doing something different from my normal videos. Since my last review video did so well, I thought I should try doing another one and see how it goes. Now this isn't an RC review, but I am always buying random things and I know some of you would be interested in hearing about them. It also gives me the opportunity to work on videos with myself in them, which I have to say is not something I am natural. So today we're going to be looking at the Venus Pro from UTech Smart. It is a massive multiplayer online RGB The difference between a normal mouse and an MMO mouse are these buttons on the side. This gives you the ability to program them for your various attacks, magical spells, or what have you. Now this does have 12 buttons, which can be a bit much for most people, but the design is pretty good. The first 3 buttons are raised in the front and lowered in the back, while the second row is lower in the front and higher in the back. This allows you to feel which buttons you are pressing, which is a kind of neat design. I did buy another mouse, which is the Alienware version, which does look pretty cool, and it has only 3 buttons on the side plus another 2 on the ridge. I thought this would be easier to manage, but it is actually too long. So if you have long fingers or a large hand, this might be the mouse for you. But for me, I can't reach the buttons on the side. I have to hold it like this, so it doesn't really work for me. Now, the Venus Pro, on the other hand, fits my hand perfectly and is really comfortable to hold. Another benefit of this mouse is it is wireless, while the fancy, more expensive Alienware one has a cord. This mouse does keep a charge for 70 hours, and I have run it for 2 days with no problem. It has 2 options. One is to run it with the RGB active, and the other is to run it with the RGB off. Now that 2 days I mentioned was with the RGB on, so if you were to just plug it in every night while you sleep, you would have no problem and you will not run out of battery while you are gaming. This mouse does come with its own software, which is pretty easy to use. If you choose lighting, you get the RGB options. There is steady, respiration, and neon. If you choose steady, it's just a solid color choice. You can choose one of the preset options here, or you can use this RGB value to set up a specific color of your choice. Now, respiration is a fade in and out, so if you have it set on blue, it would light up blue, then fade out, then fade back in, and you can also choose the speed at which this happens. The final option is neon, which basically is just a rainbow effect. It will scroll through the various colors. Okay, next we have the main tab, which is where you can set up the keys to do whatever you want. And then we have the macros, which you can create here, name it whatever you want, then record what buttons you want the macro to perform. Once you stop recording, you just save it, and you can go back to the main tab and set up the macro on whatever button you wish. The final tab is advanced, which has your various DPI options, mouse sensitivity, scrolling speed, and double click speed. I usually leave these options alone, but if you're a hardcore gamer, you can really fine tune this mouse to the way you wish. This is pretty much it for my review of the wireless Venus Pro MMO RGB mouse from UTech Smart. You can buy this mouse for $49.99 off Amazon, and I will leave a link in the description. It does have a USB-C plug in the front, which you can use for charging. They also have a wired version for $32.99, which actually has one feature that the wireless doesn't have, and that is extra space inside for weights. So you can fine tune this mouse even more by adjusting the weight if that is what you want. I bought this mouse in early December and have been using it since without any problems, and it will continue to be my choice option for an affordable gaming mouse.